All right, we're back. Hey, everybody, we're here for the final hour of trading on good old stock markets with Bruce, your favorite channel in the whole wide world. Certainly one of mine. I'll tell you that right now. I watch this channel more than any other. Of course, then again, I'm just a channel in the whole watching myself, I suppose. Anyway, welcome to the the home of Rugman. Yoink, everybody. It is December the 16th, Friday, option expiry day, $4 trillion of options, $4 trillion of options expiring today between stocks and currencies and futures of other kinds. I mean, it's just a huge shifting day here. Unbelievable. Welcome one and all to the fun times here. This is going to be something else. Anyway, we got lots to follow here in the next, 40, 50 minutes or so, 55 minutes. Keep an eye on things and see how you're doing. A number of you have had a very good week this week. I got a poll question going. Have you noticed? I'm asking a poll question. I don't do them very often, but the poll question is asking you, do you think that the shares of GameStop can hold $20 today? Will they stay above 20 or go below 20? And just read the question and give it a shot. See what you think. Let me know your thoughts on, do you think that GameStop can hold $20? We've had 48 so far responses to the poll question. And 81% of you are saying it will not close under $20. 18% of you do think the stock will close under $20 by the time the final bell rings. We're down 335 on the Dow. We were down over 500 today. And we've got, by the way, we have 32 thumbs ups already too. Thank you, everybody, for that. Throwing those in there right away. 32 thumbs ups. Other than the Dow being down 338, we got S&P down 47.5. We have NASDAQ down 120. And the worst performing index is actually the S&P 500, which probably is because we are in a quadruple witching hour with a lot of shifting going on. But I could be wrong on that. We're down 1.1% on NASDAQ. It's right there, just behind that. And then the Dow's at 1%. So these three indexes are within 1/5 of a percentage point of each other, all down 1% or more. Oil today down $2 a barrel to 74.11. So it could not get back to 80, 85, and slumped from 77 something or 76 back to 74 here in West Texas. Interesting pattern this week. GameStop is 2050, talking about whether or not it's going to close under $20 today. It's at $20.50. It's down 8 cents. The low of the day on the GameStop, $20.01. And that was when I was on the air just before I went off earlier today, or maybe just after I went off earlier. We have not really been able to get much above 2050 ever since. So the stock today has had a 96-cent range, 2001 to 2097. It hasn't been doing much of anything today. It's a nothing burger. The volume hasn't done much either. We're at 2.8 million shares today on GameStop. Divide that by 4 to give you the pre-split volume. And what are we talking about? 700,000 shares? I mean, we used to average 2 to 3 million a day back then. That was, 8 to 12 million now. We're at 2.8 million. We're really quiet. Okay, 2050, 2049. Moderna, wow, $192, down $14.80 today. Moderna has given up some gas. ATIP is 34.7 cents at this moment in time, down 0.2 of a penny. The stock has been 34 for the low, 36.7 for the high. That's been the range of ATIP today. 756,000 shares traded today. Very interesting on ATIP. Tesla is down $7 at $150.66. The low today, $150.04. I wonder, what if Tesla closes under 150 today at the bell? Could that trigger another covenant on the loans that Elon Musk has on his stock? He's borrowed a bunch of money on his assets to handle the purchase of Twitter, 44 billion big ones. Is it possible that he has several billions of dollars, like whatever the number of billions of dollars he's borrowed from certain banks, is it possible that at the 150 mark, if it drops under that and closes under 150, he's got to sell off another $3-4 billion in stock? The problem is this: if you have to sell $4 billion worth of stock and it's 200 a share, that's a certain number of shares. But if you got to sell $4 billion of stock when you're down to 150, you got to sell more shares. And if it goes to 125 and you got to sell $4 billion worth, you got to sell a bunch more, like more actual shares to get the $4 billion. It's not that, oh, I got to sell more shares. No, it's more than the last time. Now this gets worse and worse and worse. And the more shares you sell into the market, the more shares the market is sitting on and is trying to, handle. And if the street gets a vibe that things aren't as rosy as maybe they could be, remember the stock right now at these prices at 150 a share, this is 47.8 times earnings. This isn't like a 19-time earning automobile stock. This is a high earning. So, so selling begats selling. And I've been thinking 140, 150 is kind of where we're headed. And we're getting pretty darn close to that 140 all of a sudden. SoFi, 460 a share. The low today was 450. It had a little U pattern here. We started up here. We went down here. Now we're back up here again. We're just down 3 cents. Nothing serious. But the volume on SoFi, 19 million. Don't wake anybody up. No one is trading today. Unbelievable. Interesting. Down 2 cents at 461. Apple now 134.21, down 227. HPQ down 17 to 26.66. Boy, the Amazon shares 86.88. Not even holding 90 anymore. Down another $1.57 here. Home Depot down 5.87 to 321. Cisco down 41 cents to 47.74. The Netflix is trying to hang around 290.91. It's 291.67, up $1.20. Pfizer down $1.76 at 51.84. We were looking at the high here just a couple of days ago, 54.70 range, 54.72. Now we're 51.85. So $3 of a pullback. It's been a good run for Pfizer, but it has coughed up $3. IBM down 264 to 139.72. Microsoft down 424 to 244.77. Microsoft in the last week was 261, 262 on the 13th of December. So, almost $20 in the week. And those numbers are the best numbers in 3 months. 260 was the best numbers we saw since August. And back in August, our friends at Microsoft were at 292. So 292 to 244 since August. We're coming back. The lows, there were lows of 228 on November 1, I think it was. November 1 or 2. 220. Yeah, about 220 on November the 2nd. So we still are $24 above that low. So, but it is coming off, interestingly. All right. Vanik Vectors down 227 to 212.98. Adobe is up $10 today. Now the Adobe shares had a real good pop this morning. 354. Now they're 338. They've come back $16 intraday, and they're up 10 on the day. They're trading at 33 times earnings. This is not a cheap stock. So interesting how the Adobe is working here. Goldman down 437 a share to 345. The range of 343 to 347. We haven't had much of a change today. I'm kind of surprised in one sense, and then I guess I'm not that surprised in another, in that when a company does a layoff notice, like we are hearing the rumors, I don't know if it's an official announcement, but apparently Goldman is going to lay off or let go 4,000 people by the end of the year. When you hear stuff like that, 8% of the workforce being let go, on the one hand, you think, oh, wow, trouble. There's problems in banking land. And that's probably true. But then the stock sometimes goes up because the outsiders looking in are going, well, they're getting their act together. They're keeping their costs down. And so they let people go. They can always replace them whenever they need them, kind of thing. That's the mentality out there, even with a low unemployment rate. But better to have lower costs and preserve profitability. Those who are left behind will work harder to make up the differential. It's usually what happens. And so sometimes stocks go higher when you get these announcements. Now, the first reaction can be negative because, oh, well, they're not going to generate as much revenue. They're not doing as many deals. I mean, why are they letting people go? They're not doing as much business. If you're not doing as much business, you're not bringing in as much money in the front door before your expenses. If you're not bringing in as much, you better cut back how much you're spending behind that front door. And then what's coming out the back door in profits when people go home at night? That's the question. So the shares are down, then they're up a little. At the moment, they're down $4, but they're not down $24. So the street's kind of divided on this, slightly to the negative, but not terribly to the negative. Google down 69.70 cents at 90.51. Boeing up 32 cents, just went positive a few minutes ago. Meta Platforms is up $3 at 119. It did get up to 123, but it's lost $4 to be now just up $3. ME 23andMe down 9.5 cents. We're at 259.5. Rocket Lab down a half a penny at 402.5. Matterport down 4.6 cents to 270. SmartRent is battling back from a low of 222. It's now 231, and it's only down 4 cents. It's come back from a 15-cent drop today. Interesting. 231 right now in SmartRent. Spire $1.16.5. I want to say 11.65 on Spire. That sounds a lot better to me. $1.16.5. Down 3.5 cents on Spire. We just hit the low of the day a little while ago at 113.5. We've had a little bounce back here, but only 723,000 traded. Cyxtera, CYXT, down a half a penny to 190.5. And it's battling its way back from a low of 176, a 14-cent turnaround since 10 this morning. And we're just about to, or trying to get even and go green. It actually did it already. Might try again. Royal Caribbean down $1.38 at 53.28, well under $60 now. Those AMC APE shares, what a mess. Those APE preferreds are now 75 cents. They're down 6 cents today. The common shares, 524, down 36 cents. So between the two of them, they're off 42 cents, and they're barely trading at $6 a unit. They were $28 when they announced this deal. It's just been a bloodbath over there. All right, Bed Bath Beyond down 5.5 cents. Carvana down 51. It's down to $4.95. Robinhood down 9. It's at $8.58. BlackBerry down 7 cents, down to $4.18. Target is down $1.37. JP Morgan down 83 cents. Costco down $1.25. Walmart down $2.33. Disney down 92 cents. It's under $90. $89.58 on Disney. That is another, $3 away from the low of the year, of the 52-week low. So not doing good. Even with Eisner back, it makes no difference. They're losing money. They're in trouble. There's issues here. NVIDIA down 257, 166.94. American Airlines 12.78. Now can't get back to 13. Down 16 cents on American Airlines. What's the word I'm looking for? Yuck. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, yuck. Yoink and yuck. We're down 280 on the Dow. There's a slight improvement on the Dow. We're going to get this end of day tug of war between entities, institutions that have to rebalance their portfolios. This is quadruple witching hour. So the entities out there that are doing index fund trading, the ones who track indexes, whether it's the big three, Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, or whether it's indexes, the transportation index, the banking index, real estate index, commercial real estate index, software index, semiconductor indexes, gazillions of indexes with thousands of stocks all over the place. So there's a lot of repositioning going on by hedge funds, ETFs, mutual funds, and others. where they have to buy blocks of stock. They have to sell off blocks of stock. They got to sell this one and buy that one and sell that one and buy this one. And they have to reposition their portfolios to better reflect where the markets are going so they can reflect the performance of the market going forward. And you're going to get 100 to 150 point swings without any issues or more, possibly between now and the bell. There's a whole lot of this that could be happening. So we'll watch for that. Down 269 on the Dow, 37 S&P, 88 point drop on NASDAQ. All right, there is where we are at and what we're following and what's going on. And oh boy, we'll see what gives here. Zed Estate, Uncle Bruce, I have 12 GameStop 2750s. Now I sold them for $335. They're now $165. They expire February. Should I buy back? And if so, what would you write now? So if you're going to pick off these February 17s, let's see what I can see on my option chart or option chain, which is, a little behind here, but let's take a look here. So these Feb 27 and a halves, 153 to 167 is the bid ask right now. Theoretically, you can move into 2125s in February, but they'll get you a little more money, not a ton, but they'll get you a buck something. On the other hand, if you go to March, what could we do there? March 22s will get you almost 370. So that's more than double your money. Going from 140 to 370, it's almost $2. More than $2. If you go to 21s, March 21s, those are going for 370 to 410. If you can get your hands on $4.05, buy back at 154, 155, 156, somewhere in there. If you can get them back there and then make a move into March lower strikes, more cash in your pocket, maybe $3 more. That would be a good move. $3 a contract, $300 a contract. By the way, let me know, Zed. I need two things from you. One, what day do you want to join me next week for the 6-on-1? Do you want to join me on Wednesday or Thursday? Beach Boy is waiting for you. He's here on each show. Just let me know which one you want. And number two, are you joining me this weekend for a one-on-one? Because you've been making waves and stuff that you might not. Have you sent a payment to me for that yet? I don't know. I don't think you have, and I'm not sure if you've nailed it in. I have another viewer asking questions, and I got about 2 or 3 people who are just waiting, and I don't know what's going on. So I'm trying to figure out who's watching, who's with me on Sunday, what time, who's with me on Wednesday and Thursday. Tuesday sold out for 6-on-1. Wednesday we're down to 3 spots, and we're getting down to 3 or 4 on Thursday. So everyone out there, let me know what you want to do as soon as you can so I can book you folks in, lock in your slots, and take care of you. Help you get richer, which is what the point of the show is, I think. Tiff, Bobby, some money, I don't know what this means, is trying to buy Atkinson Blizzard and currently got blocked by this SEC. If they do not get the deal done, they'll drop. Oh, I can't. We're talking about different stock here. Nick, Uncle Bruce, I covered Adobe short profit. I covered my short for $55.86. I shorted Netflix earlier, made $1,930 on it, and I have reshorted it again. My goal is to make at least $3,000 on it. I bought more SoFi with the short profit. Now I own $235,000. Way to go, Nick S. Well done, Tiff. And you should check out what happens if they get bought, says Tiff. Bobby, yeah, I was just typing that lower poor man cover call than a new item rebound. It's a hit. It's a hit game. Okay, let's continue on. Mr. Premium of the options. Stinker hit, sold. AAL for 135, just bought back for 7 cents. Giddy up. Let's see. Okay, JJ is saying, I'm writing next week GameStop's 2050s strike. I'm asking 106 stink. I'm trying to get that off. Option Nomads. Uncle was just confirming. You have us slotted in for Wednesday 6-on-1? Yes, I do. 6-on-1. You're in on Wednesday. Yep. Michael, DQ update, break it, or just weirdness. Karim, Uncle Bruce, Meta strong. What does that mean? Is it strong? I don't know. Tiff, it's Microsoft, Uncle Bruce. It's Microsoft. DQ, Michael, just weirdness, installed a Clean Win 10, same issue. Net said estate. Yes, I will confirm shortly for Sunday. I will be sending the payment shortly. Okay, let's let me know what time you want so I can book you. You can either have 10 in the morning Eastern, or you can have 12 o'clock Eastern. 10 Eastern or 12 Eastern for Sunday. 2 o'clock Eastern is booked. Okay, and then let me know Wednesday or Thursday. What day are you joining me? You've already paid for the 6-1. I just don't know what day you're coming. So you got to tell me so I can pencil you in, and that'll deny anyone else your slot. Okay, it's not easy being me. 6 on 1 set for Sunday. Thank you. No. 6. No. Zed set of Wednesday. Set Wednesday. Okay, I'll give you Wednesday for the 6 on 1. Oh man. Okay. We got Zed Estate in on Wednesday. Okay, for the 6 on 1. Got it. Okay. And that's already paid. All right. Now I'm up to date on that. Okay. Thank you, Zed Estate. Keep me posted on Sunday. All right. Credit Savage. Tiff, of course, we're all here to help each other. Constantine, I was able to buy 8 leaps this month. I am up to 37 calls. Thank you, sir. I'm writing 37 calls at a time now. This is good stuff. The Credit Savage of Wall Street, 7 cents. Yuck, you overpaid. DQ, wrong way, Cisco. DQ, Zed Estate, maybe try a glass of water. All right. Let's see now. 2052 on GameStop here. We're down 6 cents. We got the Dow down 273 points as we are coming into the final, how much? 37 minutes of our session. All right. Moderna down 14.95 to 192. I know a guy who he did a rollover on options this week on Moderna, and I think he's happier now than he was a couple of days ago. A lot happier. GameStop 2051 down 7. ATIP 34.5 down a half a penny. Tesla 150.77 down 6.90. SoFi 463 unchanged. Apple down 174 to 134.76. HPQ is only down 9 cents. It's coming back. It's coming back up. Amazon down 119. Home Depot down 458. Cisco down 28 cents. Netflix up $1.95. Pfizer down 160. IBM down 225. Microsoft down 287. Avanic down 139. And Adobe 339.88 up $11. I know someone that wrote Adobe 350s, and I think they're smiling too. And they should be. Goldman down 391. Google down 38. Boeing up 59 cents. Has finally gone into the red here. Into the green. It's been red all day. Meta up 321 at 119.36, but it's down from its highs of the day. Okay. Having fun out there, kids? Are we having fun? Yeah. Let's see. Michael H., it's not a Tuma. Zed Estate DQ. I'm texting while I'm driving here, laughing out loud. Mr. Premium of the option, my 6 cent stinker wasn't hitting up to one centino, and bingo, I got it. Mirko, Zed Estate, don't think and drive, laughing out loud. Karen, I bought 2 more GameStop leaps today for a total of 5 now. Way to go, Karen. DQ, Zed Estate, BC, laughing out loud. Colton, does anyone else have to call into Fidelity in order to put in your poor man covered call sells? Has anyone got issues out there? Interesting question, Mirko. Exactly, says DQ. DQ, Moderna looking better. Yes, it is. Indeed it is, sir. Richard Carnan, watch the road there, Zed. DQ, Moderna roll. That was a nice move. Right now, you just sit tight, my friend. You just sit tight on that Moderna, and you don't have to do anything right now. I was just looking at some options for you, some choices that you might have. But if the shares want to, give us a little more ground back, which they could easily do, you might be doing a roll backwards where we'll get you to buy your calls back at a lower price, and you'll move into lower strike but closer in, and we'll be figuring all that out. DQ Colton, I do not have to call Fidelity to get my poor man covered call trades through. There's an issue there. I don't know what it is, but something's up over there with Colton and Fidelity. Thank you all for being here and hanging out with yours truly. Appreciate it. It's great to have you. And we'll see what's going on here. This is fantastic stuff. All right, we're down to 34 minutes, and our day will be done. Our week will be done. The third Friday options will be gone for December, and we'll have a somewhat of a clearer picture of what's going on. We're at 2053 on GameStop, down just 5 cents. The poll question was made. It says, I think GameStop shares will close under 20 today. 31% say, yeah, I think you're right. There's going to be a late dive today. 69% are saying, no way, there's not going to be a sell-off on GameStop. They're going to hold the $20 level. I'll see how that goes. We have 109 votes in on the poll question. We have 73 thumbs ups, folks. If you want the GameStop to stay above $20 a share, hit the thumbs up button. Now, if you want GameStop to close right at $20 a share, hit the thumbs up button. And if you want the stock to go under $20 a share, close under $20 a share, hit the thumbs up button. There's your choices right there. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the thumbs up button, or hit the thumbs up button. Whatever you want the GameStop shares to do, and I would appreciate it. We've got 79 thumbs ups in right now. We need 21 more for 100. Thank you all for participating in the poll and the thumbs up game. 80 are in now. 80 are here. 80 thumbs ups. You guys are awesome. Thank you very, very much. And let's see what else is going on here. John Gill, Fidelity, no, but they limit me to 3 rights, buybacks in 5 days. JR, Colton, is it the tier you trade at? Karim, Uncle Bruce, Meta showing strength. 110 calls for September 15, 2023, still against me. Rolled from 92, 1965. It's been 3 weeks. Guess I'm still waiting. Not too much to do. Going to be a long hold. Did I mess up? You got 110s, and the stock is just above there by not a lot. So no, I think you're going to be all right. Just sit it out. Colton, you shouldn't have to call Fidelity. You have to be level 3, though. John Gill, moving to different brokerage. DQ, John Gill, pattern day trader limit, maybe. JR, yeah, if you are below 25 grand, you are a pattern day trader, and they will limit your trades. Splair, should I write now my second GameStop call? What should I do? Colton, DQ, I called them, and they told me I needed to call in order to make right to sell orders. Interesting. I'll make another call to them, I guess. Thank you. Tier 2 is what you got. Yeah, you might need to get to tier 3 here. JR, GameStop stuck at 2050. Oops, 2049. DQ, I pressed the thumbs up button. I didn't hit it. Am I doing this wrong? I'll let you go this time, but generally speaking, DQ at Steelers camp, the way they do this is they get ready for training camp, and they say we're gonna chew a bunch of gum and do a lot of hitting. Oh, by the way, we're out of gum. So I think it'll be all right. Zeta State, 81 thumbs ups. Thank you, Colton. Okay, Karen, thank you. I'll get the level 3 here. JR, yeah, you have to have a tier 3 level account in order to day trade that thing. Colton, thanks everyone. Thank you for your help. Mirko, subscribers are going up 82,500 to 82,700. Well, that's good news. DQ, they charge more when you call in to make trades, so we don't want to do that. The Old Surfer, number 84. Thank you. Sell my house fast. I'm 82. JR, I hit the thumbs up button. Is it bad that there are cracks in my monitor now? No, it's completely normal. That's to be expected on a show like this. Michael, a level 2 with Fidelity should be fine. DQ, Uncle Bruce, the Steelers haven't been doing much hitting. I think they've been chewing too much gum this season. They're going to have to cut back on the gum. JJ wrote GameStop next week, expecting to roll out. Shez, thumbs 88 on Shez. They're beautiful. John, Fidelity told me that it doesn't matter if account balance is over 25,000 or not. Maybe I got a newbie there. That could be the issue too. Yeah, that could be. That could be the nightmare. We have 93 thumbs ups. We're at 2057 on GameStop. 30% of the poll answerers say the GameStop will close under 20 tonight when the bell goes off. 70% say no, it's going to hold 20 or more. So that's there. 93 thumbs ups in. We need 7 more for 100. Thank you, everybody, for coming through here. JJ, I was 67 today. DQ, wrong way Apple. Okay, there you go. What can I tell you? We got 29 minutes left in the day here, and the Dow is down 232. It is recovering somewhat. S&P down 33, NASDAQ down 78. The indexes are down anywhere from 0.70 to 0.86 of a percentage point. So they're better, but they weren't that bad, at one point. They really weren't that bad today. So we'll see if this holds or we get a late sell-off. I don't know. Richard is doing the thing he does best. Neat emojis right there. Same with DQ. DQ, this recovery is making me thirsty. There you go. 2053 on GameStop, down a nickel. ATIP holding at 34 cents right now on 778,000 shares today. Tesla 151.03 down 664. SoFi 463.8 up 0.8 of a cent. SoFi is green. It's the only green on my front page here. Apple down 142, HBQ down 9, Amazon down 76 cents, HD down 355, Cisco down 17, Netflix is up 256, Pfizer down 149. So more red than green. That is a Big 10 for sure. See how we do in the last 28 minutes as we grind out the last of the week, and keep an eye on all the volatility. See what happens. We'll see what gives. JR. Okay, we're climbing stairs now, except for X. Jim Stevens. These pretzels are making me thirsty. That's what's happening out there. Yeah. These pretzels are making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty. How do you want to say it? Any way you want. I gotta love Coors Light cold and on sale. Richard Carlin. Neat. There you have it. There's a comment right there. It's official. You can quote that. Okay. Well, what can I say? We're having fun here. We're having a good old time on these markets. These pretzels are making me thirsty, says DQ. There you go. I think I hear an Amber Rock calling from the kitchen. Yes, I definitely hear it. Come to me, Elisa. Uncle, I have IRA that has a cash balance of some money to buy 2 more GameStop Poor Man Covered calls with $800 cash left, but I can't put any more money in the IRA until tax year 2023. Too risky in case I need to buy back and roll. I have 12 April calls. So you could buy 2 more covered calls, and then you could write 2 more calls, and that will add to your cash balance. And then if you needed to do a roll, you can buy back 1 or 2 calls at a time and rewrite new calls, and then buy 1 or 2 at a time and rewrite new calls. So you're not blocked out that way. And this is the 16th of December. It's only 15 days. So I don't see the problem here in any big way. I think it'll be all right. The stock at 2054, those $10 calls for Jan 25 could be at a good price. I'd pick them up and I'd write 2 calls on them right now. Maybe writing a February or March contract, if you can bring in $4 a contract, that's $800 of fresh cash coming in. I'd take that. Kareem, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? There's the question from Kareem to me. What do you want to do with the rest of your life? Yeah, I dated a girl named Amber Bach, says DQ. Kaiser trip. I'm 25 minutes behind. Just listening to Elon News. Thanks for the info, my friend, Uncle Bruce. I prefer me Frio. Okay. JR. DQ. Was she tasty? Oops. That didn't come out right. Deuce. Popping in for a thumbs. Happy weekend there. Thank you, Deuce. Caboose Beach Boy. Uncle Bruce, ME finally bought back after 2 months. Oh, well. Fingers slipped, and I bought another 100 Apple at $34.74. Probably $134.74. I had to write a Jan 20th 135 for $593. Oh my, I'm so greedy. Here you go. Right on. DQ, JR, easy there, big fella. J boy, happy weekend, all. About to make a Maryland mule myself. Mirko, DQ, maybe she's calling in JRP's kitchen. Maybe she's calling. I don't know what to make of all these comments. I think Libation Hour has started early already on this show. Michael Deuce Kabuski, welcome all to the party, pals. 24 minutes to go, and this day's done. This week is done, and what a week it has been. Hawkeye, Bruce, I'm number 101 on your thumbs up meter. You were hoping to get 100. Forget it. You're at 101. I see 103 now. This is awesome. Thank you, everybody. 103 thumbs ups, and they're still coming in, and we're not even closed yet. 24 minutes to go, so keep them coming, guys. Thank you very much for 103 thumbs ups and counting. You gotta love this. Alberto, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that donation on PayPal. You are the man. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you also today to Beach Boy. Thank you today to Nick S. Thank you all. All this week, you guys helping Jen and I doing donations for us. We get through this new the hip operation and all the stuff we've been buying around it. And oh my gosh, just getting her done. Yeah, we're giddy. 2 weeks today. Within 2 weeks today, Jen will be all done. So, hey, let's see how it goes. We'll keep you posted, keep our fingers crossed, and hold our breath and see what happens. Giddy up. DQ, Mirko could be. She stopped calling me. Larry, happy Friday all. I was number 98. Richard Carlin, yes, sir. Libations afoot. Alberto, okay, I'm here. Let's go. Have a great weekend. Haven't bought back any contracts as of yet. I'm crossing my arms. JR, let the sell-off party begin. Wait, that was earlier in the week. Well, let's the sell-off party continue. Okay, Cindy B, SoFi is popping a little. We got it right now at up 3 cents. Go SoFi. Alberto, making money has come in handy. I wish I would have met you 5 years ago. I wouldn't be in Bora Bora drinking. Michael, it's tough not buying back. My Apple calls up 900 each. I'm waiting for $1,000 on these. Well, you know, you can always buy them back and write others. Totally within your purview. You know, you might want to write another series of calls and bring in even more money, but you make your move when you make your move. Down 237 on the Dow now. GameStop 2058. It's unchanged on the day. DQ. Hi, Larry. JR, my poor neighbors. Every time I lean forward to write a comment, my pocket squeezes my car fob in my pocket, and the panic alarm goes off. DQ, so I shorted Apple at the bottom. Oh, no. Well, you know, I think we're going lower, but that's just me. 135.18 on the Apple right now. 220 is the drop on the Dow at the moment. Michael, Alberto, Michael, take that Donero, rinse and repeat. Nice profit for the weekend strip club. There you go. Always that. Oh my. What else? Breaking news: Fed Governor Mester, Mester, forecasts that interest rates will end up a bit higher than the 5.25, the 5.25 Fed fund target rate. He says little evidence of service inflation coming down. I believe that. Cleveland Fed Chief Mester says interest rates need to go higher and stay high a while. What have I been telling you? What have I been saying here for months? This guy's watching my show and he's relaying this information to the world through Barron's. You know, if the guy would credit where he heard that from, I'd get more viewers. These guys, you know, these governors, they hang around here as lurkers and they listen in on what I'm telling you guys about interest rates going higher than they say, staying higher longer than they think. And these guys get the credit for it. I mean, unbelievable. I don't know. Michael, what stage are you in this weekend, Birdie? DQ, I forgot about witching today. Alberto Lafala, no stage. I'm on top of the bar today. JG, just checking in. Hey, Uncle Bruce, thoughts on writing GameStop 23 March calls for 320. I don't mind that trade. Don't mind it. I don't mind a $22 contract either for even more money. JG, write or wait for a pop. Right. Always be writing. DQ, Alberto is dancing at Coyote Ugly. Emphasis on ugly. Oh, my. We're down 208 on the Dow, 29 on S&P, 68 on NASDAQ, 2/3 to 3/4 of a point lower on the indexes. Okay, that's where we're at right now. Michael H. Okay. Yeah. GameStop now is up 4 cents. 2063 now 2061. Even 2064 for a bit, but running into a bit of resistance again. But we'll follow it right to the end here. We're only 60 cents away from breaking $20. Is it going to hold 20 all day today? Or are the last 18 minutes going to be ugly out there? The Dow holding a 226 loss, a 226-point loss. 18 minutes to go, everybody. All right. Willie, number 23, DQ says, sorry. That was mean, says DQ Alberto. That was mean. Beach Boy, I see 1-on-1 in my future. Wait, I'm getting a transmission. Yes. Could it be 12 Eastern time? No, maybe 10. Hold on. 2 p.m. Yes. 2 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, I have slotted you in for that. Definitely. Mirko, DQ, I bet Birdie's brother is laughing his you-know-what off. Oh man. I might have all 3 slots booked up this weekend for the one-on-ones. Zed has to tell me what time he wants. And I have one more who I'm waiting on, and we could be booked right up for this Sunday. I'm going to be a busy guy. Man. Monday, do 5 live shows. Tuesday, I do the pre-show, the 8:30 show, the 1 o'clock one-on-1, 1-on-6, I mean. Then the 3 o'clock show. Wednesday, I do the pre-show, the 8:30 show, the 1-on-6 show, the 3 o'clock show, and primetime. I'm getting busier. I'm not getting less busy. I'm getting more busy. You guys are killing me. You guys want to make a lot of money. It's unbelievable. Beach Boy, I see it happening right on. Okay, she lurks around, says DQ. DQ Mirko, probably his daughter too, you know. What else? Mirko, Bernie, not type. Maybe his keyboard is flooded with coffee again. Alberto Lafola, wishing you all the best. See y'all soon. Have a great weekend, even you, DQ, you beautiful man, you. Mirko, I'm just trying to type here. JR, clean the coffee crud out of your keyboard, Alberto. It's all good, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here with us today. And this week, we're down 224 on the Dow. 193.88 down 13.37 on Moderna. GameStop 2061 holding a 3-cent gain. HIP at 34 cents down a penny. Tesla 150.75 holding a 692 loss. Tesla trying to hang on to 150. SoFi 467 now up 4. Apple 135.17. Looks like Apple's trying to hang on to 135. Tesla's trying to hang on to 150 with a billion contracts, I'm sure. Just gazillions of contracts on the line on Tesla right now. GameStop trying to hold the line at 20 with a gazillion contracts on the line there. I'm sure of it. It's unbelievable. There's a battle royale going on behind the scenes here that we're not necessarily privy to. Let's see what's going on. Richard Carlin, Zed, put the beer down, let go of the steering wheel, and let Uncle Bruce know what time. Alberto, I'll laugh out loud. Will do. Cleaning my keyboard is a daily task now. DQ, right on, Alberto. Keep it between the painted lines. So, Splair, to those that already leave, have a great weekend. Willie, on 12/15, December the 15th, I wrote 7 GameStop 2750 calls that expire May the 19th for $360. Bought back today at $315. I already managed to get back $1,241 on this 1375. GameStop long call, expire 519 that I'm running against. Concern is the LC at negative $4,000. Okay, is the LC negative 4? Not quite sure what the LC is actually, but you're writing. You're playing it short. Certainly, you're playing short-term trades using longer-term calls, which you can certainly do. Zed, Uncle Bruce, we're waiting for the boss wife to confirm, and I have secured 12 p.m. for Saturday. Yes, I've got you reserved for 12 p.m. Saturday, and you're waiting on the boss. Gotcha. Okay, good. Nick S. Bingo covered Netflix short the game 37-35. Right on, Nick. Way to score today and all week, buddy. Well done, sir. Okay, 238 is the drop on the Dow. We're slipping a little bit now, just a titch. We're down 32 on S&P, 75 on NASDAQ. We're down about 0.7 to 0.84 on those three indexes. JR says, okay, Uncle, we're speaking of crud and computer mice. Worked with a teacher's aide who had such a twisted mind. When we were told to remove the mouse balls from our mice and clean them, she almost got a concussion falling out of her chair laughing. Alas, no more mouse balls. JG, LC equals long call. Okay, Nick, it is a casino better than Las Vegas, says Nick. Yes, it is, sir. Mouse balls. Oh no. So Willie, coming back to your message here, you're down $4,000 on your long call. Got it. Okay. But you did write a 2750 contract, a strike price contract back on the 15th of this month, like yesterday. I guess yesterday. You wrote them yesterday for 360 and you bought them back for 315. You made 45 cents on those contracts 7 times. I already managed to get back $1,241 so far on my investment on my call. Okay. The GameStop long call expiring May the 19th. So they're shorter long call. They're not like super long. They're just May call. I got it. I'm running against those. So you're off 4,000 on the call, but you made 1,200 back on the call so far. If the shares come up a little bit, your calls will go up. And yeah, I get it. Okay, got it. All right. It's a long-term process. It's all good, JG, way to go. All right. Chase Rosita Parker, Uncle Bruce, per your instructions, I have more dry powder than ever. Now what? The thing here is to look for deals, keep an eye on these markets. But if you can acquire more deep in the money calls to write even more options with, that is a good strategy to follow. That might be one way to go. Averaging down on some of the stocks you have, you may or may not want to do that. But I like the idea of folks with a lot of powder to constantly build their option writing ability to get more, in the case of poor man covered calls, get more of them to write more calls immediately and get them working for you and build your cash flow. Willie says, thank you, Uncle B. DQ, Chase Rosita Parker, now buy classes, of course. Well, there's always the classes and the 1-on-6s and the 1-on-1s. You can always do that. But yes, building up your ability to write more calls is the name of this game. I want my viewers on this channel to be able to write gabillions of contracts, just gabillions of them. And you guys are bringing in wads of cash. This is where things really change going forward. You're not bringing in a bunch of money and going, oh, well, I can take care of some bills or I'm just building my account nicely. It now gets to the point where I'm building my account more than nicely. I'm really building my account here. I have enough money to pay off that credit card in its entirety, or I can knock off this loan in full. I can, make whatever contributions to whatever tax planning solutions you have in one shot. Things are going to really open up as you build your ability to haul in revenues at a much larger level. It changes everything. Maybe a new car is in the future in the next 6 months, and you're just got enough money to buy a new car, cash, done, finished. Trade in, sell off the old one privately, buy a new one, done. Help out the kid, go on a vacay. I don't know. This what is it you want to do? With the dough, you have choices. Without the dough, you have hopes, wishes, dreams, and aspirations. Rolo 88. Does anyone use Robinhood for poor man cover calls? Fool of a took. Hey, Bruce, bought back my GameStop Feb 25s for $235. I sold those for $6. Then I sold Feb 20s for $370 and took in some more money. Way to go, Kent. Rolo, way to go. Okay, fool of a took, slowly working my way to 2 calls. Mirko, fool of a took, congrats, great move. Michael H, have a good weekend and have to run here. DQ, see ya, Michael. Willie, I use Robinhood. We are now down 284. We're slipping in the last 9 minutes. We are slipping on the Dow, but GameStop is holding a gain of 22 cents, 20.81 right now. All right. What else is going on? We've got Moderna down at 192, GameStop 2086, ATIP is at 33.4. We've got Tesla at 150.53. We've got SoFi 466, up 3.5. Apple 134.66. Apple has broken 135. Tesla is 53 cents away from breaking 150. The Dow is down 300 now, dropping more. S&P down 41, NASDAQ down 108. All the NASDAQ and the S&P are down more than 1% now. The Dow 0.9. We're dropping on all three indexes right now. Merco, I just sold some GameStop 21 March 23 at 403. Full of a took. Excited to join you all live the next 2 weeks now that I'm on winter break. These kids are exhausting. Thanks, Merco. DQ, shenanigans. Financial mischief. You should worry less about your long calls. I am sitting down almost 11 grand on my GameStop long calls right now. That said, I have locked in 6 grand this month on one of my shorts, and I'm still sitting on another 2 grand on another, and more messaging coming here. 290 drop on the Dow, 297. We're at 192 on Moderna, 2094 now on GameStop, up 35, I think. ATIP 33 cents, down 1.9. Tesla 150.66. SoFi 465, and Apple 134.88. Splayer, now I'm mad that I wasn't writing new calls. Suddenly it went 40 centinos higher. Financial, I'm still sitting on another 2 grand in profit on the other 12 options. Right on Spicy, I use Robinhood. I'm up to 8 per man covered calls on GameStop. Robert, what is happening to Spire? It's up 2.5 cents to 465.5. 2094 to 2097 on GameStop, a 39 cent gain. Merco, 1,500 more. ATIP at 33, stealing him at 33 now. The stock is at 33, the low of the day on 835,000 volume. So there's stock available on ATIP if you got a few bucks lying around. DQ, GameStop is ripping. Well, 2096. Not necessarily ripping. We got 7 minutes to go. We're down 273 to 77 on the Dow here. 41 on S&P, NASDAQ down 101, oil down 181 a barrel. Okay. Ooh, boy. Boy. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. Our Splayer Rocket Lab was holding its ground, and now suddenly 1% higher on Rocket Lab. Zeta State, 2097 on GameStop. I'm smiling. 2098. There you go. A little bit better. Okay. Meme stocks. Sorry, not meme stocks, but former SPACs. ME is at 262, down just 6.5. It's spiking back up. Rocket Lab is 8.5 cents higher at 411. Matterport just broke even, just came back. Smart Rent down just 3.5 cents, but Spire down a dime, not going higher, it's going lower. Sextera has turned green, it's 3.5 cents higher. So a couple of these have popped up a little bit here and there. Down 253 on the Dow. Again, a lot of moving, a lot of portfolios are being adjusted right now by institutional traders. 2102 on GameStop. 2102 up 44 cents. 2104 on GameStop. 3.69 million traded on the entire day. So 900,000 shares, 920,000 shares. We're back to 2098. See if this is somebody covering a short position and now we're coming back again. I don't know. 2098 got to 2103 maybe. And that I think is a high of the day. 2112 I think was a high of the day. We may have just hit that, and now we're back to 2094. So we're backing up right now. Got 1,000 shares of ATIP, says Marcus. 33 cents last trade on ATIP now. 855,000 shares traded on ATIP. Rolo. Uncle Bruce, I wrote 3 GameStop 23.75 calls for January the 20 for $1.50. With this rip to 21, I struggled with fear of missing out. How long until I roll over? Just sit tight and do nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Just do nothing. 2098, 2094. We've already backed off now 16 cents in like a minute and a half on a little blip here. JR, my charts say 2102 on GameStop. Rock and roll. And Splair, was someone now pumping GameStop to write $21 calls before we can drop again? At least it feels so. I don't know. We got 4 minutes to go, and I'm not buying much into this. Without the volume, it's not going to hold. 21 even to 2096 to 21 seems to be the market right now. Tesla 150.57, just hanging on to 150. The Dow holding a 221 loss right now. We were at 300 a few minutes ago. Lots of volatility. SoFi 466 up 3. Apple still under 135. 134.96 is where I've got it. GameStop 20.97 right now. And what else? HPQ down 14. Amazon down 32. Home Depot down 423. Cisco down 19. Pfizer up down 199 today. Pfizer taking a dump at the end of the day here. IBM down 218. Microsoft down 367. Vanik down 160. Adobe only up 980 to 338. That has really backed off from that run this morning. There you go. 234 drop on the Dow with 3 minutes to go. 2098 to 2099 on GameStop. Now 2103. Trying to do something. Maybe options related. Those puts. I don't know. 32 on ATIP. Another penny lower. Someone is hammering ATIP. 32 cents last trade, 865,000 traded on ATIP. A bargain down here if anyone wants to scoop this up. There you go. That's what we got. 249 now is the down dip on the Dow with 2 minutes left in our session. 2099 on GameStop, 2091 on GameStop. We just dropped 9 cents quick. 2091 now on GameStop. We're coming backwards here. 2090 on GameStop. Interesting. Got up to 21.12, so it's down 22 cents now in the last 10 minutes. GameStop is backing up. Nike and American Express shares are the losers on the Dow today. They are saying 253 is the down dip there. 2089 now on GameStop. We're under 2090. DQ. I haven't got time for the pain. I just don't have time. Moderna 193. That is a big pullback from 220 on Moderna in 2 days? Yeah, rock and roll, man. 31.1 on ATIP. The low of the day, 31.1. 897,000 shares. Someone is getting blown out on ATIP, I guess. Tesla 150.36. We're coming down to 150 in the last minute. 36 cents away from 150 on Tesla. Still 134.64 on Apple. GameStop now 20.89, under 21. Interesting. 266 drop on the Dow, a little lower again. Find another 100 Spire for under 110. Got it. DQ, Alexa, play Carly Simon. Nick, why was Adobe up today? Will it sell up more and more? Earnings came out and they were okay. Stock had a pop, but now gave it all back. What a witching hour. We are down 275. We're at 2084 on GameStop, 2081. We're dropping again on GameStop. ATIP, 30.5 cents now on ATIP, 30.5. Tesla, 150.18, and the bells have rung. Thank you, Lair. We're done here. Bought 400 ATIP, 31.1, says Robert. Splair, interesting how the stocks were running up before we go into the weekend. Financial, Mr. Boom, that GameStop pop went from being like down 11 grand to being down just under 8. DQ, thank you, Larry Titus. We're at GameStop now, 20.81 last trade. I'm showing up 23 cents, but down 30 cents from the high, 31 from the high just 10 minutes ago. Isn't that interesting? Splair says, thank you, Larry. 282 drop on the Dow, 291. It's still coming through, the last of it. We'll see what gives here. Oil down 179. Interesting session. 2081 on GameStop. After hour GameStop now 2080, down a penny. Don't expect too much in the after hours, but you never know. ATIP 30.5 cents, 30.5 cents on ATIP, down 4.4. You know that's all manipulated at the very end of the day. 964,000 shares traded, the low of the day of 30.5 cents. That's what I've got. The high today on ATIP today, 36.7. The high trade for the week was Wednesday. We were at 44, I thought. 41.6. I thought we hit higher than that. So it's been an interesting range this week for ATIP. Going to see how this fares out this next week if additional nibbling comes in here and just starts gobbling up what's out there. I don't know. We'll see. JR, Larry Splair, have a relaxed and good weekend, y'all. It's the last one before Christmas. Susan shops about. I am number 120 on your thumbs up meter, Bruce. You were 20% higher than what you were thinking and hoping to get. Instead of getting 100 thumbs ups, I now see 122. Thank you, everybody. Those who answered the poll, if you said that the shares of GameStop would not go under 20 and close under 20, you are correct. 68% of the viewers who entered the poll today, 161 votes, 68%. No, we're going to stay over 20. Let's find out on Monday if we go under 20. 32% said it would, but maybe that's a Monday morning thing. We'll see what's going on. Thank you all so much. 125 thumbs ups today. Marcus, I added 5,000 shares of ATIP at 31. I took 5,000 off the street. Elisa, I put 7,000 in the IRA, bought 5 poor man covered calls, sold 5 covered calls, April 23, bought 2 poor man covered calls, sold 2 more covered calls, still ended up with 957 cash in the account. Now to decide how much of the 2,700 cash I made today I keep before buying back. How about that? Way to go, Elisa. Building up the arsenal of covered calls, deep in the money calls to write more calls. This is the name of the game around here. Get your hands on in the money calls so you can write and grow that income level. Absolutely. Flint Creek 123. That's where I am at for your thumbs up meter. Thank you. Nick, I have shorted 1,500 Adobe, average 338.06. 338.06. The Adobe closed at 338.54. For possible down day tomorrow on profit taking, can anyone guess how much moolah I made by shorting stock today? A bunch. You made a bunch of money today, man. Flint Creek, oh my God, ATIP. Contracts for 2024 are at 5 cents. If they hit 3, I'm going crazy. These are the 250 strikes. Yes, those of you who wrote the 30 cent, those calls for 30 cents each, if you can pick them up at 3, 4, 5 cents each, buy them back. Just buy them back. And if the shares of ATIP pop back up into that 110, 120 range, these calls will be 25, 30 cents again. Write them again. Why not? 250 strike. Yeah, who wouldn't want to take a 250 strike? A buyout on ATIP when you're buying them at 30 and a half. Not bad. GameStop is at 21.10 on the aftermarket, up 21 cents or 29 cents so far. So we have some trading in the aftermarket, but it's only, I'm not sure if it's accurate. I don't have an exact number here. Can't find out, can't figure out what my machine is selling me here. Let's go like this. Maybe I can get it over here. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. There we are. And we've had 32,000 shares trade on GameStop in the aftermarket. And CNBC says 2080 is where they're at, unchanged. So there you go. And that's what I'm showing now on my other devices. So at GameStop, I can't even put any faith into these aftermarket quotes. They're not that accurate. Nick, my total short gain on all contracts. My total short gain on all stocks today, $42,554. Nice going. Nick DeMaurier in at the bell to be number 129. Thank you, my friend. AJ, have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you, AJ. You too. All of you have a great weekend this weekend. I look forward to seeing some of you on Sunday. I'm just not sure exactly who and at what time yet because you're leaving me hanging here. But I look forward to that. And on Monday, we got a regular day. Tuesday, we do the first 6-on-1 show at 1 o'clock Eastern time. We're sold out. All 6 spots are gone. Wednesday, we do the second 6-on-1. We have 2 or 3 spots left now on that show. I expect that one to be gone. And Thursday, we do the third 1-on-6 show. And I would not be surprised if that one will be taken off as well. By the time Tuesday rolls around, people will grab those. I look forward to those 3 shows. I'm quite excited about this. Thank you all for being with me today, 3 times today. Thank you. Have a fantastic weekend break. Jen and I are just getting the last of the little things done here before Jen goes in, and we're all stoked up. Our daughter's coming down here, and we're ready for her on that. That's next week, a little later on, and Christmas is coming, and New Year's is coming, and therapy is coming, and oh God, it's all coming. Thank you all for your continued support of this tiny little YouTube channel. Mr. Premium, nice, Nick. Way to go, Nick. I will be nibbling at all the SPACs that I bought today. Going to get more of them tomorrow, maybe Monday, my friend. Cindy bought back all my ATIP 2024 calls for 5 cents. That's the price that Ameritrade does not charge you the 65-cent commission. Way to go, Cindy B. Perfect to clean those all up, take them all off the books. And hey, the stock wants to take a run for you. You let it, and it wants to go back up to $1.20, $1.50. You let it, and you write calls for 30, 40, 50 cents, and you take the money, and maybe buy more stock and compound its gains. Who knows? We'll play that by ear going forward. Thank you all so much. J-Boy, Cindy B, what did you sell them for? I think she sold for 25, 30 cents. That's what I'm thinking, like everybody else was doing here a few months ago. Was a most interesting time. Mr. Premium, Cindy B, all Ameritrade, and call them and tell them to adjust your commission to 50 cents on all trades. They'll do it. That might happen. Again, you never ask, you never know. Cindy B, I sold them at 30, buying them back at a nickel. Nice. Bought a lot of stock with those 25 centinos. Uncle Bruce, brokerage houses have been doing this for a very long time. How can they process reverse stock splits for Tesla in its instant? The tiny small cap, and they dragged their feet, and it ripped today. What can we say? Alrighty. Well, we'll see what happens here Monday. Nick, Cindy B, if you negotiate with them and do a lot of trading, they will give you 35 cents a trade on contracts. They'll drop it even more, because remember, the employees are just employees. They're not owners. They just want to keep your business. They don't want you to go to another platform. So keep that in mind. Why not? J-Boy, Cindy, nice going. Selling at 30, buying at a nickel. It's like selling a $3 call and buying at 50 cents. Not bad. It's not a bad return. Yeah, okay. All right, you guys, thank you. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Stay healthy. Hug someone you love a little longer than normal. And I'll catch up with you guys, Monday, okay? Let's make some more money next week. I'll try and shave between now and then. Didn't feel like shaving this morning. All right, guys, take care. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you Monday morning. You take care. Bye for now.